Welcome to A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host, Monique Robinson, where we highlight, celebrate, and recognize students from all over the country who are doing great things in the classroom, community, and athletics. Every student deserves an opportunity for hope and a future. So let's celebrate our students, the next generation of teachers, engineers, entrepreneurs, and future leaders. Join us on another incredible segment of A Better Chance for Youth show with your host, Monique Robinson.
Welcome. You guys, I know it has been extremely a while since I've seen you, but I'm back and I couldn't be so happy to see you guys because we have some important events coming up. Before we get to our guest today, which I am extremely proud to I never meet a stranger, even if it's virtual. But I would like to give a special shout out to 76 carats of crimson. I just happen to be number 64 of that fabulous historical line of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And, shout out to the person that made me the reef in the background. But you guys, our HBCU Icon Awards and People's Choice Community Awards is coming up. The last day you can vote for your People's Choice has actually been extended to like the 30th. But y'all know I haven't been here in a while, so if I push the wrong button, charge it to my head and not my heart. I guess that it's Easter, so that's what we pretty much say in the church. So look at that. Your girl pushed the right button. So if you haven't gotten your ticket or you haven't voted, scan that QR code, get to the votes, and who knows? This year's competition is really thick, but I do know Grambling State University has come through for anybody that has graduated from Graham. They got 3 categories, but the category to watch this year is definitely the business category because it's between Natural Hair Society or the Purple Pig. It's going back and forth, but that impact and that educator, it's a serious situation between those two. But anywho, we would love to see you in the place on May 30th. Actually, May 29th, we'll have like a little kickback, meet and greet with our icons and People's Choice. And of course, our board members. But if you need a ticket, I think I might do a promo code just from today till Friday. But we love to see you at Doubletree San Antonio Airport location. May 29th kicks off all the fun. May 30th is the awards. And Sunday, we're actually looking for somewhere where we can take people to church because HBCU folks, we do church. We do. But now, after this commercial, and hopefully, how your girl get to pushing buttons and she be all over the place. But after this commercial, I am going to bring on my guest for today. And as you know, I never meet a stranger. And it's funny because I follow her events and we just, I got a message like, hey, I need you to do this. But I felt like I needed to invite her on because this is epic. So after our commercial, you will meet our guest for today.
Are you interested in attending an historically Black college or university? Hello, my name is Robert Mason. I'm president and founder of the Common Black College application. Our application allows students to apply to over 50 historically Black colleges and universities at the same time for only $20. HBCU graduates have been some of the most renowned individuals in their respective fields since the late 1800s. In addition to that, our faculty and staff are truly committed to your success, and they have a vested interest in seeing that you do well. That, coupled with the academic rigor and the fact that you will establish lifelong relationships, are just some of the many benefits of your attending an historically Black college or university. So if you're interested in completing the Common Black College app, visit our website at commonblackcollegeapp.com to apply now. Thank you, and get educated.
Welcome back. So I have my new friend, because I don't meet any strangers. And she has some exciting information to tell you about. So welcome to the show.
Hey y'all. Thank you for having me.
Anytime. So tell us about yourself. I know you know.
Yeah, I mean, first, my name is Chelsea McKee. People call me Chels, but I am a proud graduate of Savannah State University at Savannah, Georgia, where you can hear us say, tell them that we are rising. We can get anywhere from here, and we are seriously impressive. So shout out to all the Savannah State Tigers out there. However, I'm just elated to just be a part of this right now and what we're doing, how we're doing it. I'm the founder of Life Beyond the Game. We do student athlete experiences all over the country. We make sure that student athletes from third grade all the way up to the frontal lobe development, make sure that they actually know how to get to the next level, but there's also what's beyond it. And so, of course, this also means all of our HBCU students out there as well, because we know that it's not just about athletes, it's also about students that love sports and want to be in the career pathway of sports. And that's what we're doing. We're in 4 different states and growing, and we're making a pretty big announcement on Thursday, April 9th as well. And so that's just a little bit about me. Again, I just love our culture, our HBCUs, but then especially the ones that are near and dear to my heart, Savannah State University.
Love it. I like I said, I will, y'all know, I am pushing buttons that I probably shouldn't push, but it's okay. I'm back.
Hey.
So how did you get to Savannah State? Are you originally from?
No, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to the A. Where the home of Clark Atlanta and Spelman and Morehouse and Morris Brown. However, I had to get out of Atlanta. I wouldn't have probably graduated if I had stayed. And so Savannah was definitely a next best choice down by the ocean where I absolutely love it. But was Savannah State, something, it was the best decision of my life. Close to home, able to get home to see my parents and family, but far enough away to just embrace the newness of adulthood and build a family that is family for life.
Wow. I love it. I always like to know people's journey to their HBCU. I mean, I'm a graduate of the Wilberforce University. We got to throw that D in there every time.
The D, yes.
And, my parents are proud alums. So legacy of Wilberforce University. And so I'm like, oh, how did you get there? But I'm actually from Ohio, but I was not trying to go to Wilberforce, but I'm glad that I actually did. I have some of the best relationships, and I try to explain that to people, but they don't understand. Some of them don't. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, not everybody understands, the HBCU culture and how, we're tight in school, but then out of school, we become this bigger network of people that are just tight with everybody. It's interesting because I've always wanted to go into radio and television and film. Really? And so Savannah State had the best mass communications department in the country. Shout out to the mass comm department of Savannah State. And so that's what I started out in. But then I quickly realized that there wasn't a lot of money in it. And so I switched over to PR and advertising, and the journey started from there, but the foundation was set.
Well, that's awesome. Now, you have probably, have this unique event. And honestly, guys, I just met her this week, and y'all know how I am. If it's a need and I feel like somebody needs help getting something out there, that's what we do here. But she has this unique project where she just wants you to get on, say the name of your school, record it, and send it to her. Yep. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so let me tell me the why. So everyone, oftentimes hears about the large HBCUs, and I love them, the Howards, the Hamptons, the Spelmans. However, there are over 100 plus HBCUs in the United States. And so we want to be able to recognize all. And so, could I have picked my HBCU or one of the popular ones? Yeah. However, for this networking event, we want everyone that has ever went to an HBCU, knows somebody that went to an HBCU, or loves the culture of an HBCU to come to this networking event. However, there's a bigger purpose. And so we have collectively partnered with HBCU Heroes and Uncle Nearest to basically do micro scholarships. And any HBCU student throughout the United States will be able to put their name in the hat to possibly get a micro scholarship from Life Beyond the Game, Uncle Nearest, and HBCU Heroes. It's an amazing opportunity. The more money that we collect, the more impact that we can have. And so even if you can't get to Atlanta, Georgia for this event, you can still impact a student, because we know if we come together for this next generation, look how powerful they will become. This is what we got to pour into. And that's why we're making sure that not just the larger HBCUs or the most popular HBCUs are recognized, but all.
Wow. I love that. I mean, because Wilberforce University, we're small but mighty. Like, don't get us twisted.
Yeah.
We were the first. We have to constantly remind people that. But
exactly. And the history has to be shown. The history has to be known that yes, there are so many, but do you know all of them?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you know all of them in the impact? That's the thing that we sometimes like. I know about Savannah State, but that's what I do.
Exactly.
But for those who don't, you need to know. Now, we have to take a really, really short commercial break. But afterwards, I want to know about your company. Like, I want them to know, the other things that you have going on, because you got a lot. I was like, she got a whole lot going on. Y'all need to know. So right after this, she is going to come and tell us about, her business, because it's really cool. I researched it. Y'all know I'm nosy like that. So right after this.
Love it.
Celebrate the excellence of HBCUs with the HBCU Trivia Game. This board game provides an exciting and educational way to learn about notable alumni, historical events, sports news, and more. This trivia game is sure to be a hit and perfect for college-bound youth, alumni, and the entire family. Don't miss out on this opportunity to support, educate, and entertain Get the HBCU Trivia Game today. Go to hbcutriviagame.net to order.
Welcome back. Yeah, y'all check out that game. It's actually in some of the HBCU bookstores. That's our good friend who is actually an icon this year. He will be coming, hopefully, and if not, he will be coming virtually to accept his Icon Award from A Better Chance for You Futures for our HBCU Community Awards this year.
Love it.
Yeah, I wish you could come, but I think you got stuff going on. So tell us about your company.
Yeah, Life Beyond the Game. It's a nonprofit. We're nationwide, and it's interesting. I know you all can't see it, but I'm about 5'2". And so I'm about 5'2", but I was a basketball coach and I coached boys basketball, and I saw a disconnect. I started to ask parents, what's next for your student? I started to ask the students, what's your GPA? They didn't know. I started to ask them, do you understand clearinghouse? And so for me, it was like, how are we preparing student athletes for the next level? How are we preparing student athletes after their last buzzer? And so I went to my other coach and I said, yo, what you think about this? And that's where Life Beyond the Game was actually born. And so now what we do is we make sure that student athletes and students that want to be in the career pathway of sports, making sure that they understand financial literacy, mental health, career pathways, workforce development, making sure that they understand how to get through clearinghouse, the NIL, everything that you can think about that embodies life beyond the game, we are taking care of. The thing is, y'all, is that there are 8 million student athletes in the United States. That's just in high school. There's only about 510,000 that make it to the collegiate level, and that's with D1, D2, and D3. But there's only about 12,000, including our Olympic athletes, that make it to the pros. That means 1%. So what are we doing to embrace and to help out the 99 and to make sure that even the 1% that do make it, what do they have to fall back on? Because we all know that the last buzzer comes eventually, regardless if it's at high school, college, or the pros.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah.
You said a whole mouthful. I'm sitting there like, yeah. I mean, because the thing I run into, I deal more so with helping kids understand their academic process and having a backup plan.
Yep.
So the athletes I do encounter, what you just said, I'm just gonna clip that part and I'm gonna play it for them because sometimes some need to register. But what I do see is a lot of parents that like to live vicariously through their kid. And it's like, if the kid ain't interested no more, let's try a different route,
Yeah. I mean, and it's just that, you're a student athlete, but you're so much more. Right. What else are you dreaming about? Like our motto is, we're not destroying the dream, we're expanding it. And so how are you expanding your dream? Even as an adult, what are you doing? What are you dreaming about until you leave this earth? Don't get me preaching on Easter Sunday. Okay. But until you truly embrace and you leave this earth, you should still keep dreaming. And so what else are you outside of being an athlete or outside of being a mom or outside of being just a worker and everything? So everybody that comes through our experience, regardless if you're in third grade or if you are a continuous student as an adult, you're walking away with something. And that is the thing. We're making sure that we're changing and impacting lives, especially in our community.
I love it. I love it. So how can we meaning the HBCU community or people that are watching, how can we help you with your project?
Yeah, we are expanding rapidly, but we're better together. And so I like to do the power of threes. Okay. Number one, how you can help is, if you have a student athlete, follow us. If you know a student athlete, follow us. If you love sports, follow us at BTC Athletes on IG, because the thing is the fact that you don't know what you don't know. And we might have an experience coming to your city and you can be getting involved. Secondly, if you have if you have a business that's within one of our pathways, mental health, financial literacy, career development, if you have one of those, reach out. We are building a collective to go throughout this entire United States and eventually international to be able to impact the next generation. We know that sports is not going anywhere. And so there's always going to be new athletes that need new impact or someone that needs us or whatever in this world. Number 3, we can't do it without any funds. And so if you have a DAF account, yes, DAF, go look it up. If you want to invest in something, get a DAF account. No, that's serious. But if you're giving to a nonprofit, think about giving to us. Think about, because every little bit helps. This is not my main gig, y'all. This is my passion project. Everything that comes into the organization goes back out to the community for the first 5 years. And then even after that, we're going to make sure that the community is taken care of first before anybody else. And so with that being said, all of your dollars, you're going to be able to see in action. You're going to be able to get involved in the impact. You're going to be able to see the impact on all of our generation that comes behind us. And then we're going to pass the torch on. And then hopefully one day they'll be sitting here talking about life beyond the game.
Hey, I love it. I'm all on board. You know me. Anything is going to help the kids and is bringing life and education to HBCUs. I am definitely all for it. Like you said, we don't know what we don't know. So again, because some people may have got mixed up in the sermon because you was preaching a minute ago. But
look, I am in the ministry. I can't go without saying that. I do get to preaching sometimes.
yeah, it makes sense. But how can they? You said the IG account, but is there like an email? Is there other contact?
Yeah, there is. It's info at BTC Athletes, and you can also find us at www.BTC Athletes, and that stands for Beyond the Champion, y'all. So BTC Athletes on IG, info at btcathletes.com. and www.btcathletes.
Let's see, I love it. So y'all have all the details on how to help out, assist, and if you got the video, because she put out a call. If you was paying attention, she put out a call, and she need that by as soon as you can get it. You saying, and I forgot totally what you wanted us to say. I'm sorry. I'm working.
Yeah. So if you guys want to get involved in what's happening very quickly, so we need these videos very, very, very quick to put them together. However, all my HBCU grads, let's show them who we are. Let's come together because we're better together. All we need you to say is your school. So I'll give you an example. Savannah State. Savannah State. What was the next thing? Oh my goodness. See, that's my old age talking right now. What is it? Monique, help me out. I'm about to look it up. That is insane.
I think you said you wanted us to say the school and for the culture. I think.
Yes. Oh my goodness, y'all. I might not look like I'm young, but I got teenagers at the house and teenagers out the house. Okay. So, anyways, all right. So you're gonna say your school. You're gonna say Savannah State is for the culture. That's it. Your school. Grambling State is for the culture. Howard, HU is for the culture. But then Hampton might come back around and say Hampton, the real HU. It's for the culture. And so, guys, we just want to make sure that we know that we're doing this for the culture. The IG account will also have a link to be able to give donations just for this initiative and for the scholarships. And sorry for my foggy brain. That is very, very interesting that just went away. But some of y'all know exactly what just happened. It's called the doorway effect. You do. I don't think I'm sitting here. But yeah.
I have it all the time. I'm telling you, when I get to pushing these buttons, it comes out. That's why I'm like, do I want to push this?
That is wild.
I get it. Like, that's valid. I totally understand.
That part. But yeah, guys, it's definitely for the culture. Let's make sure that any HBCU is able to tap into this resource with Uncle Nearest and HBCU Heroes.
Definitely. Now, do you have something that the students can be involved in as well? Because I have a bunch of students in the OC.
Oh yes, my students out here. So Monique, we have a special announcement on Thursday that we're not releasing right now. However, just know that all of these students of all of our HBCUs will be able to be a part of a special experience that's coming up. And we're going to announce that on Thursday, but then we'll make sure that we come back around and make sure that this community also knows that huge announcement that's coming soon. And so, but all of our students, like I said, even our students that have younger siblings, we are making sure that everyone third grade, so that's about 8 years old, to the frontal lobe development, about 23, 24, is taken care of. And we got to do it together.
Right. And I love the fact that you have that together mentality. That's what made me like, hold up, I gotta, clean my office a little bit, but I get you on.
Yeah. I mean, because let's be real. We're the culture that doesn't come together enough. Mm-hmm. And we got to do better, y'all. We do. Because we can't live in this world without each other.
That's facts. So yeah. Anything you need from us, myself, A Better Chance for You, HBCU Alumni United. She put the call out, y'all. So I'm doing my video today. All I got to say is Wilberforce University. I don't even think she wants us to say her name, but I'm going to say Wilberforce University for the culture as soon as I hit end with our interview.
That part. And then also, if you're in the Atlanta area, or even if you're close to Atlanta and just want to come hang out, this Thursday, Moonshiners in Grayson, Georgia, we will be having a major networking event. And it is also for the culture, from giveaways to food to trivia, all the above. We're going to have a good time, but hopefully you walk out with somebody else's number that's going to help your journey as well.
I love it. I love it. Now, before we go, is there any other more instructions, or you want to reiterate your address, IG address, anything?
Main
before we
thing,
get out of
guys, definitely follow us. I mean, on IG, BTC Athletes, come together. If you're a business, reach out. If you have a student that needs help, reach out. We are here to make sure that we are impacting everyone within our community. And if you have those videos and want to shout out your HBCU, I'm going to remember this time. Make sure you say your HBCU and then it's for the culture. For example, Savannah State is for the culture. And so hopefully we'll see you soon. If not at this experience, an experience in the future throughout the whole United States.
Love it. Love it. Well, thank you so much giving us your time coming on here, like so unnoticed. But I'm one of those, if I can help somebody, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to help.
You got to do it in a moment. That's what we do.
So thank you again. And this probably ain't the last time we locked in. You family now. But the event is spectacular. The call was out. I'm going to send it to all my friends. You might get a ton of Wilberforce.
Hey, that's what it is. And then we need to start going to each other's homecomings so we can learn your culture and you can learn us. Come on down to the school by the sea.
Hey, a time might be had there.
Time is had.
I know next weekend they have Don Dance at the Wilberforce University Alumni Weekend. Unfortunately, I have obligations here in San Antonio that I will not be able to attend, but everybody please be safe. Look out for each other, enjoy your time, but also remember we have to give back and help our scholars that are there because we needed it when we were there. But it's been fun. I've enjoyed my guest today. She got me wanting to book a flight to Atlanta so I can, see what's going on at the Moonshiners. But
hey, a time will be had. So
I'm jealous.
Look, I appreciate all you all so much. And this won't be the first time or the last time we get together.
Definitely. Thank you for coming on. And till next time, guys, guess what? I'm back. So we got a couple of lineups. Don't forget to get your tickets for the HBCU Community People's Choice Awards featuring our icons. I'm excited because I get to play with my friends. And, y'all know it's my birthday month in May. So big surprises happening. So see y'all later. Right. It's been real.
Peace out.
For inspiration, motivation, and the good news of Jesus Christ. Look no further. The Daily Gospel Network has what you need. With more than 300 ministries from all over the country broadcasting every week, you're sure to get your dose of spirit-filled encouragement from the great programs on the Daily Gospel Network. Catch the Daily Gospel Network on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, all mobile devices, and the internet.
Tune in to A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network, the television show dedicated to highlighting incredible students on their quest to change the world. Join us every week as we uplift the youth and help them on their journey to the bright future they deserve. Catch A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network. Thanks for watching A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host Monique Robinson, the television show where we highlight incredible students in their quest to change the world. Join us each and every week as we uplift our youth and help them on their journey to the bright future they deserve. So until next time, God bless. From your friends on A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host Monique Robinson.